Here we go. First ball. Sharma watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
No shot offered. Beats the field with a great shot. Perfectly timed.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Stark coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Got that away nicely.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Huge edge and out. Fantastic by the keeper. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Smacks that away through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Dug that out well. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India 15 for 1.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. That's a boundary save for sure. Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Goes over the top with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. On that nicely, good defence. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice solid defensive shot. Great shot through the gap. Australia needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
4 down, ahead of the required rate at the moment, and just ticking the scoreboard over nicely.
Oh, shouldered arms. It's a horrible piece of batting.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Wow, that's missed a lot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Dug that out well. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
They're still ahead of the run rate. Bowlers are doing a solid job. The fielders just need to cut down the number of singles at the moment.
Misses everything. Got that away nicely.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Goes over the top with that shot. No. Terrible shot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Power and precision in that shot.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Eight runs added in that over. India are 45 for 3.
So after the power play, they've run well, found the gaps. This run chase seems to be under control.
Digs out the Yorker. Edged it. Time to keep the... pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Labuschagne, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. On that nicely, good defence. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4 surely. 11 runs added there. India are 56 for 3. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Got that away nicely. Needs a direct hit.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Drilled that one away. Dug that out well. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India are 62 for 3. Another defensive shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Stark shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
Perfectly timed.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice solid defensive shot. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Over, India are 81 for 3. On that nicely, good defence. Great shot, through the gap. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Shreyas challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble. Not a bad innings, was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short, a really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Perfectly timed. Cummins has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Needs a direct hit.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run-out.
End of the over. 7 off it. India a 98 for 5. Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack for Australia.
Beats the field with a great shot. Zampa has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Drilled that one away. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
The match has been in a holding pattern these last few overs. Yes, they're ahead of the run rate required, but no real risks are being taken yet to finish this match off quickly.
Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
For India.
Got that away nicely.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Finds the edge.
And that's the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. On that nicely, good defence. Zampa straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Cummins coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Beats the field with a great shot. Pandya taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Big edge, an absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch. And out. What a great catch, diving away and plucked it with one hand.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Misses everything. Australia managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Perfectly timed. Was quick onto that in the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. Wow, that's missed a lot. Couldn't get it through the field.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Dug that out well. Finds the fielder with that shot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Rather feels like we've been watching the equivalent of a Sunday afternoon drive here today. They've coasted along and are still looking comfortable in the run chase.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. And another defensive shot. End of the over. India are 130 for 8. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Smacks that away through the gap. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Going with pace now. On that nicely, good defence. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Drilled that one away. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. 5 runs added there. India 141 for 8. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot through the gap. Dug that out well. Four defensive strokes now. No wickets is a good thing, of course, but no runs either. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 143 for 8. Edged. Got that away nicely. Smacks that away through the gap. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Boland has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but we'll be well pleased nevertheless. Nice solid defensive shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's a boundary save for sure. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Perfectly timed. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bowling fielders look really confident. Maybe going over the top, but it's going to be close. Even if it clips the bails, the decision will stand.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. On that nicely, good defence. No, terrible shot. Another defensive shot. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 154 for 9. Gone. Takes it easy and seals the win.
That's it. They're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Nice, solid defensive shot. Good morning to all.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their bat. Here we go. First ball.
Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. No. Terrible shot.